So you've been told the only way to stop a swinging door, that is a door that opens or closes on its own, is to remove the trim and to re-shim the jamb. Well, that's not the only way. There's an easier way. I made a feel with Field Guide to DIY. Let's dive in. If you're like me, you hate getting up in the middle of the night trying to reach into the closet, only to be closed in by the door that closes by itself. Wouldn't it be great if when you put the door at a point, it stayed there without closing or opening by itself? That would be great. This is caused by the house settling in this direction, so the doors are starting to settle this direction when they're not closed completely. This is telling me that the door jamb is no longer square or out of balance. But I don't want to remove the trim piece and rehang or re-shim the door jamb. Now this trick involves removing the hinge pins, and since both doors are having this issue, I'm going to remove both bottom hinge pins. I strongly recommend you do this on the bottom hinge pin, unless you have a really bad swing. Then you do the bottom and middle hinge pin. You can knock out the hinge pin with a really slender screwdriver or with an awl if you're willing to break the tip of it. I'm just going to use a nail set. Now what I'm going to do with the hinge pins, I'm going to take a block of wood and a hammer, and I'm just going to put a slight bend in those hinge pins. Ever so slight. That should be good enough bend. I'm going to drive it back in the hinge. Now when I open this door, it should stay right where I want it. That's giving it enough friction that it doesn't open or close. Let's check the closet door. Closet door is still closing on its own. I'm going to take out the middle one and do the same thing. That'll work. For more helpful tips like this one, be sure to subscribe to Field Guide to DIY and click the image on your screen now.